57 days with foot a fed, but we're back, guys, with a mid-week roundup. Was it a penalty? Was it no a penalty? Was it offside? Was it no offside? Was it offside? Let's dive into it.
You'll certainly not go 57 days without the Old Firm clubs getting a favourable decision. I tell you that much. Right, here we go. We're going to discuss. A wee big week for both Glasgow clubs playing both Edinburgh clubs. I think you'd look at these fixtures and go, you know what? There's a good chance one, if not both, of the Old Firm will drop points here.
None of them did.
And it didn't happen. They both managed to get 1-0 wins, but controversial 1-0 wins because referee and official decisions definitely came into play. There was big controversy around both goals. We'll talk about the game that happened on Wednesday night first. Rangers versus Hibernian at Easter Road. Dreadful match. If you watched it, then I pity you.
I did.
It was 90 minutes of absolute shite, to be fair. 5 minutes of time. Ryan Kent gets forward. He cuts inside. Portier sticks a leg out. He retracts that leg. There may have been the slightest of contact.
There is, but it's you know what? I hadn't actually seen it, but I talked about my review 100% a pen, brother. But you know what, right? There is contact, and obviously now, if there's contact, you're supposed to go down. But it's a dive for Kent. Let's just be real. You don't go down from that, but that's just the way football is. It's not a Rangers thing. It's not a Celtic thing. It's just a pish football thing.
Personally, I wouldn't have gave a penalty. I think Kent is a cheating, wee diving bastard. And to me, it's pathetic.
Take your wee green to me, if that's for Scotland to beat England at the Euros, or you're fucking taking it every day.
You'd take it, but I'd be honest, and I'd say at the end of it, you know what? I'm glad.
Was I not honest, though?
Yeah, but
he's dived, but there is contact.
No, hold on. There's a difference between taking it and not taking it, and saying if it's a penalty or not.
We'll have a wee interest.
Right. Anyway,
we need to talk about the other match.
Yeah, we do. We need to talk about the other match. But as I was saying, for me, it's a dive. It's not a penalty. There's not enough contact for it to be a penalty. And the fact that Kent looks like he's already thrown himself to the ground before the contact's made, for me, that's not a penalty. But what I would say is, I think Ryan Porteous
is a fucking bomb score.
For why is he sticking his leg out there?
Do we look happy? Do we look settled?
Why is he giving Ryan Kent the opportunity to dive, to go down?
I don't know, because he knows he's going to. Like
it's like he sticks his leg out and then he retracts it straight away. But like, why do it in the first place? It's as if he knew straight away, oh shit, he's going to go down here. So he tries to pull his leg away, and unfortunately, he doesn't do it in time, which is kind of sad because he was probably the best player on the pitch. Maybe he did from a defensive display. He was good.
And then it was one
last
fuck
night. But yeah, his mistake led to that. He was ripping the piss out of Rangers on the semi-final, but I mean, I guess Rangers are having the last laugh now because Ryan Porteous is. He's played Rangers 3 times this season, and twice. He's more or less cost his team the games.
3 points.
I don't think that was a red card against him either. Like, I know everyone's saying Stonewaller, but
yeah, even me. I think it was a yellow. Like.
I don't think it was a foul. He fucking won the ball. But whatever, you know.
Were you like, fuck's sake? What do you want me to say? I support Celtic.
Like Chris Boyd said, that was a really soft penalty, but it's 100% a penalty.
If it's soft boiled or hard boiled, it's still an egg, and I agree with Chris Boyd. I don't really, if it's a pish egg, I don't want it. If it's a good egg, I do want it.
Yeah, it's like, see if it's a soft egg and it's fucking the yolk's running everywhere and it's going to give you salmonella, you wouldn't take it. You'd be like, nah, fuck this egg in the bin.
Take it to VAR, chief.
I think that's what should have happened.
If it's hard boiled, I'll eat it, but I would have rather it a wee bit runny.
Look, you know what I mean? I think the referee got this one wrong. I don't think a Ross County player at Ibrox would get that for against Rangers.
No, he'd get sent off for that. I mean, yes. Rangers, Hibs 0, Rangers 1.
It was a shite game, you know what? Fair play to the Rangers for getting the 3 points. I didn't think they were going to do it. And what would Rangers rather had here? Coming into these 2 games, would you rather won the cup final? Cup semi and get to the final, or and lose this and only be a point in front of Celtic, or would you rather have just lost the semi and then won this and stayed 4 points clear of the league?
Definitely win the semi.
Yeah. Although Rangers don't really do cups, so
that's true. But Gerrard's good.
Didn't they do trophies till last year either? But
no, that's true.
Anyway, right, moving on. I'm saying I can't say it's 100% not a penalty. I think I put in my title never a penalty. And I can't really. That's for the fuse.
Alright, we'll move on.
No, I can see why he's gave it, but I personally wouldn't have gave it. I would say 80-20, not a pen. What are you going for?
Doesn't match up to my offside percentages.
I think he's put himself in trouble. He's gave Kent the opportunity to dive. And on that last replay, he does actually touch him, whereas initially I thought there was no contact. Which I think, it's still a dive, but...
I'll give it straight down the middle, 50-50, because there is contact, right? 10 years ago...
But it's football, this ain't basketball, it's a contact sport, you know what I mean? It's
where have you been? Have you been living under a rock?
No, I get that, but what
I've seen way worse.
No, but... Like, what I'm saying is...
less, whatever way you want to word it.
When there's a corner kick, like, and there's people, like, you know, jostling for position, they're touching each other, contacts...
happen.
I don't think just because I mean, when in the world, right, is just contact mean it's a foul?
But see the way you said Kent was already going down?
I think he was.
I think he was too. But if he isn't already going down, Porteous does that, there's no way he falls.
Yeah, but back in the day, was it not? Someone could have made a tackle and made contact with you, but if it wasn't deemed enough to put you down, then you never got the foul.
Exactly.
Just because you make contact with someone doesn't necessarily mean it's a foul.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a foul.
Exactly. But anyway, we'll move on. No,
hold on. Who is it? Wayne Rooney ended Arsenal's unbeaten streak.
Alright, that was a dive.
I know.
There was no fucking contact there.
There wasn't, but what if there was slight contact for Campbell? Would you be saying, well, it's a soft penalty, but Rooney got touched?
No, but there's a difference between it not being a penalty and a soft one.
Let's be honest, look at that strike-looking bastard. He's probably the one that touches people.
See Chris Boyd's analogy? Hard-boiled, soft-boiled. See what Rooney?
The egg wasn't even in the pan yet.
No, there was no egg. It was a 12 box of eggs with no eggs.
The chicken hadn't laid an egg yet.
There's no farm. There's fuck all. It's just a diving.
Right, so I'm saying no penalty. I'm saying no penalty. You're saying 50-50. Yeah. Right, we'll move on to tonight. Kyogo.
Offside.
Scores the same goal he scores every game. Tap in, ball played in. To me, it looks like he is. It looks like he's in front of the ball, and the pass is played forward.
Initially, I thought it was level, but on hindsight, it definitely wasn't level. I gave it 95% offside, 5% onside.
Chris Boyd said it's 100% offside, and he says he doesn't need VAR. And he says it's 100%, but then he says Rangers is 100% a penalty. So I don't think we can. I don't think Chris Boyd's a reptile.
But Chris, right? He's using Chris Boyd logic, egg logic, right? Technically, because there's contact with Kent, it's a penalty. That's just the way football is, and he's went down. Yeah, but with this, he's saying it's 100% offside because he is actually offside. You can clearly tell once you do the whole line to the box. Kyogo is far closer to the 6 yard.
But earlier on, you said he was 5% onside.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying from first glance, it looks level.
So how are you going to give him 5%?
Because on set, no, see on first glance, like while the game's.
No, I don't get. Let's be real, right? I don't give a fuck. See Robbie Nielsen, right? See from he's standing on the touchline, he can't see if that's on or off. It's fucking impossible. It's fucking impossible. Probably the only person that knows if it's onside or offside is Kyogo, the linesman, and perhaps whoever it was with the assist, Ralston. Yeah. No one else can tell.
Well,
maybe someone sitting in the stand is level.
Let's put the question here. What was the worst decision? The penalty or the offside?
Well, actually, first of all, we haven't covered whether it's offside or not. I'm saying it's offside, right? He looked marginally offside. But, I mean, see pre-VAR days, I think if you support Celtic, you're probably saying level.
Right, that's an accident. On first glance, it looked level.
I think if you support the team that scored that goal, you're probably going to claim level. But in VAR days, there is no level. No, there's can't really be level. So you're either on or off. And for me, he's off because he is marginally ahead.
No, but see at first glance, it looks level. But seeing you actually just look at it, it's clearly off.
But what I would say is the angle.
It's deceiving.
Yeah. We'll never know. But then again, sometimes they draw lines that on VAR and it looks like the right lines are fucked up. It looks like the guys from snorting lines that drew them. But anyway, right, I'm going to say it was offside.
Yeah, well, I agree. But what was the worst decision, guys? Was it the penalty or was it the offside? My money's on...
My money's on
the offside. The simple fact is, it actually is the wrong decision.
Yeah, my money's
there actually is contact. Contact.
fucking put some context in this video, mate. I'm going to say the offside's the worst decision because I support Hearts.
It's clearly off.
Yeah, no, like, I think penalties and fouls are like, I think sometimes they can come down to opinion and they can be debatable. Whereas with an offside, you can't be like, no, I don't think there was enough for him to be offside there. He's either off or he's not.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, with penalties, it's debatable, but not with offside, it's either... And he's not level.
No, he's not. He's ahead. He's ahead.
Because see, once you start doing the whole... How close is Kyogo to the box and Ralston to the line of that's in line with the box? Game over. Kyogo, you're off. Kent, you dove, but there was contact.
But see, a couple of years ago before VAR got brought in, I think you would have said that's level.
Yeah.
But see, now that there's VAR, yeah, every single fucking millimetre has to be measured. And I would say that's offside. Anyway, that goal led to Celtic winning. Both Rangers and Celtic then get 1-0 wins. Nielsen complaining during the match and gets booked. So then he gets asked post-match, you're not going to speak to the referees. It's like, well, I tried to, but...
take it away, Liam boys.
They fucking booked them, so I don't know where you go for here. Anyway, Celtic, Rangers, both pick up wins, still 4 points at the top of the table. And now, we'd cover the other games, but the other games are fucking irrelevant. It's a 4-team league, plus shite Aberdeen. That's your whack. That's your whack. Right, before we end this video, I don't know what the point it was, probably just to bash referees for a bit. Also I don't get is, right, the referee, Bobby Madden, that refereed the Rangers game, I think that's his name, Bobby Madden. He's a diehard Rangers fan. The linesman that gave the goal onside is a diehard Celtic fan. It just does not make sense to me that fans of clubs can officiate those games. That just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, see, back in the day in wrestling, fucking Triple H, when he wanted El Hebner refereeing his match when he was in a feud with him, because he thought, he's going to fucking screw me over.
And he did. And he screwed over Test. He screwed over quite a fucking few people.
He did. And I feel like it's the same in football, it's like, if fucking Rangers are playing Ross County, right, and the referee is a Rangers fan, and the linesman's a Rangers fan, and the fourth official's a Rangers fan, or Ross County, right, is that prick that manages Ross County, what's the name again? Malky Mackay.
Aye.
Is Malky Mackay no entitled to say, hold on here, I think the odds are against us. I don't think the odds are in our favour. It doesn't seem right to me.
It doesn't seem right to the big man.
It's like in boxing, surely the referee should be impartial. If Wilder's facing Fury, you wouldn't have someone for Team Wilder refereeing the match.
No.
It just wouldn't happen.
Indecisive rounds. Scotty.
It's like when two countries play each other. If Scotland are playing England, you wouldn't have an English referee.
No. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.
So how can it make sense in that same...
I don't know.
How can it make sense to have a Rangers fan officiate a Rangers game, or...
Because I guess in Scotland, you either support Rangers or Celtic, or you're a nonce. Well, actually,
why can't they just get non-football fans then, or something, or...
I don't know.
Import referees?
So fucking one of the linesmen's a fucking conservative leader.
Well, but what about these immigrants coming over in the dinghies? Stick a zebra shirt on one of them and be like, call this one right in the middle.
Get them in there.
And on that note, guys, there you go. Let us know what you think down below. This video disaster.
Rangers play Dundee on Saturday. Celtic play.
Why are you asking me if I'm a Celtic fan?
Out of the two, there's fucking definitely one that's closer. The guy who's got the Celtic shirt on.
That's got money in Celtic. Yeah, who's going to win the league? Put it to you, right?
You bet Celtic against your own team.
No, to win the league.
That's disgraceful.
To win the league, you're too.
That's even worse.
Oh well.
That's losing money.
Right, who's winning the league?
Rangers every day of the week.
Are you more confident now than you were at the start of the season?
No. But Rangers look like they're better now than they were then. Well, no, obviously, but Rangers haven't really got better from the start of the season till the last couple of games because Big Gio's come in and he's at the wheel.
Big fan Broncos. Right, guys, let us know down below. What was your decision? Was it onside or was it offside? Was it penalty or was it not? Who's going to win the league? Let us know all that in the comment sections down below. But until next time, peace.